After a couple of days of skating in Shenzhen, all these different spots, we got hooked up with a driver named Mr. Chang. Mr. Chang was the special skate driver. He had all these photos of skate spots on his mobile phone and showed us this photo of the 16-step handrail. As soon as we get there, set up the cameras, the dolly, and Christian is already amping for it, and he started skating it.
To see him slam on this rail definitely made me think twice if I want to jump on it or not. Yeah, when we came there and I looked at the rail, I was like, wow, this is a perfect handrail. It's like a nice run-up and like good landing. And the only thing I was worried about was because it was aluminium. So I wasn't sure if it grinds or slides properly. So I was like, that was the only scary bit, that you actually get stuck on the rail, and that's what I don't want it to happen. So I started waxing the rail and the board, which is usually weird, like you're not going to wax a rail because it's going to be too slippery. But in this case, I thought I'd put a bit of wax on it just to make sure you get until the end. Right here, right now, pretty much, you know, you look at it and you think it's such a good rail, and just go for it.
And next day, Dominik was at it again.
And then again, that was another perfect handrail. I was surprised we found actually really good handrails on this trip. Yeah, there was just this one security guard standing on top the whole time. So as soon as he walked off, so I went up there again, gave it a few goes, and then he came back, so we had to stop for a little while. And thought we were good to do something on it, you know. Yeah, it was good. Daniel was skating on top, so he was kind of taking the attention away from the handrail. Yeah, Anton was super hungover that day. He was struggling, suffering from the night before. That was the first one I think we found on the trip, actually, first spot. I was just in this little alleyway, and I don't know, we walked past and looked at it, and I thought, wow, it's a sick rail. I thought it would be good to do something on it, you know, we're not going to come back here. I think 50-50 was for me the only option. I couldn't see myself doing any other trick on it, it's just long, you know. So I was like, oh.
He basically chose the worst rail you could find to skate. No, it was a sick rail, it was a good rail, but with really bad run-up and sketchy landing.
Once you jump on it, you're not really thinking too much about it, you're just going for it. Before you doing it, that's when you start thinking about it. Like, I was just going back and forth, you know, you want to make sure you make like ollie prop onto it. And on the first try I was just going a little bit too fast, just to make sure that I passed the rail. And then just try to go a little bit slower, just to get on it, try to grind it, and then roll away from it somehow, make it through the train.
Man, Dominik is getting better and better every time I see him skate. I always get so impressed.